on the painting?
I just have a couple of
Sure,
points.
absolutely. On this prophetic painting.
Added to it, yes.
Yes. So, we were talking about tending our garden, and God was talking to me this week about breaking up the fallow ground. A lot of times when you plant a new flower bed, you have to till, you have to really get rid of the weeds and clear it out. But then there's other times where you have a flower bed that you've planted years ago, but the soil has become crusty and hard. So you need to dig that up, and you need to add maybe some fresh soil to it to make it have the proper nutrients that are needed. And the other thing he was talking to me about, so I say that in regards to our hearts, to keep our hearts soft before the Lord and allow him to address issues in our lives, to break up the fallow ground, so that we're always able to receive new plantings and have our roots grow down deep and produce good fruit. And so the other thing he was talking to me about was pre-emergence. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that term, but a lot of times they'll add a pre-emergent in the flower bed in the fall. And that keeps the weeds out in the spring when they're planting. And then you can also add that during that time in the spring and add fertilizer at the same time. But the key to the pre-emergent, I was feeling like God was saying that it is to keep the weeds out. It's a continually time of going before the Lord. You're carving out that time. We were talking about that this weekend, about carving out time each day to sit before the Lord. And to keep those weeds out of hurt or offense or unforgiveness, we're going to sit before the Lord, and we're going to allow him to heal those areas in our lives. And that will prevent the weeds from growing. The seed might go in there, but it's not going to take root and it's not going to bear fruit, because we're constantly going before the Lord. And we're sitting and we're humbling ourselves and we're saying, Lord, show me any area in my life that I need to have you touch and speak to me and bring it before you so that I can get rid of it. So pre-emergence, let's just think about those this week and how that we can prevent the weeds from coming. Keep ourselves tilled, the soil in our hearts tilled and good and fertilized.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. Then be infused with some miracle growth. Amen. Praise God. Amen.